Friday. Yes, we made it to the weekend. Yay! Love me, baby. Love me, baby. Tell me, baby. Tell me, baby. Baby, 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 baby. Come on and rescue me. Come on and take my hand. Okay, so in other words. Alright, I love her, as you all know. Yeah, sometimes we want to be rescued, right? We want someone to come into our lives and take all our worries away. And unfortunately, it doesn't happen like that. I mean, we may feel like that temporarily at the beginning of a relationship, but we have to rescue ourselves. We have to take care of ourselves. And for many years, I kind of dreamt and worked towards, I've been in relationships that I kind of really depended on them to make me feel good about myself, right? Whether it be a compliment or, just financially dependent on them making the income. And as I sit here and think about and be frustrated with myself about, not being able to afford a house on my own, and the injustice of that, and how society has made it so that it's almost impossible for a single woman to live on her own and pay her own bills, and then I get on myself about I should have learned a skill, a needed skill. And there was times in my life where, when I was going back to school and stuff, and I had the opportunity to take up a certain skill. It's hard because I contemplated at one time nursing, because I knew that nursing, could make some pretty good money, and I could go to school for about the same length of time as at the time I was going for my license for alcohol and drug counselor. But, it wasn't in my heart. It was about money, but it wasn't in my heart. And the same is true for, like, relationships, right? So I'm in a wonderful relationship right now, and it's fabulous. It's fantastic. He makes me strive to be the best version of myself, and and I hope I do the same for him. But at the end of the day, the financial responsibility is mine. Like, I can't depend on someone else to, and I've set that precedent right up from the beginning, like from our first date. I paid half of the dinner, and I got a little slack from that, from my friends and from people that I knew. They were like, he made you pay half of the dinner? And no, he didn't. No, I made that so because I want it to be about a partnership. I want it to be about, how we felt about each other regardless of financial status. Even though that can be important, right? You don't want to be involved with somebody who's totally broke, or, not working, or has no motivation, right? I'm not talking about that. I'm just talking about being self-sufficient and being on our own and whatnot. And I've thought about this before, but I'm contemplating it again. Like, maybe what I do for a living doesn't pay that well, and so maybe looking into other avenues for financial, gain as far as maybe, the stock market, which I have gotten involved in a little bit, real estate maybe, other avenues that I can make money and still do what I love as a career. So I don't think we have to necessarily be so hyper-focused on, finding something that's going to fulfill all our needs, right? So the career that I have doesn't fulfill all my needs. The relationship I have doesn't fulfill all my needs. And that's okay. Like, I don't think realistically that that's possible. And so, and I'm learning that. And before, I used to think that I would find something that would rescue me and solve all my problems, and I think we should teach our children that too, that that's not the case, that there's not one thing that's going to fulfill everything, I have friendships that, different friendships that kind of satisfy different pieces. Like I have a friend that's very adventurous, right? And so that satisfies that adventurous part. I have somebody who's just very compassionate and just very, gives a lot of her time to charities, and so that relationship, satisfies that piece. And so it doesn't have to be all inclusive, all in one. And my romantic relationship doesn't have to satisfy all those relationships either. That's why I have multiple relationships. Even in my family, I have different relationships with different family members. And it's okay. It doesn't have to be all in one package. I don't know what possessed me to speak on this today. I guess it just needed to be said, as my boyfriend says all the time when we have conversations. I guess it just needs to be said. I hope it helps you. I hope you have a wonderful day. Have a wonderful weekend. Remember to let the people that you love know that you love them. Send them that text. Give them that call. Give them a great big hug every chance you get. Live your life enthusiastically. And if you like my videos, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit that little heart wherever you're seeing this, whatever platform you're seeing this on. Leave a comment. Let me know what you like to hear more of. Check out my website, recoveryenthusiast.com. And until next time, guys, stay blessed. Peace.